This question, I just described myself also, where I am at now and how my journey started. As I started as a teacher in Dhaka Commerce College, in 2000 I left Dhaka Commerce College and joined in Bangladesh Bank as an assistant director. In 2005 I started CMA. I just share it because how the object, target and your target is to reach the goal, how it helps. I just stated in that way. In 2004-5 I completed CMA. Then still now I am an employee of Bangladesh. Still now. But the beauty is that during that time I worked in lot of organizations. First one, after completing CMA, I just added how CMA value is added to your career. After completing CMA, I joined in World Bank in Lear from Bangladesh. Then, after working in Bangladesh World Bank, I observed that the professional accountant CMA is good, but there are another profession which enrolled the country as well as also the sector. Then I think, is it possible for me to do the chartered accountancy course? But as I am government employee, I have no scope because to do the CA profession, you have to complete the CC, so it needs full-time attachment with the organization. Then I think how it's possible. I talked with one of the partner of Khudawasi Chaudhary & Co. He was acquainted to me earlier. He offered, you can do the chartered accountancy course if you wish. You just come to my firm. But I stated it's not possible because government organization will not allow to be a chartered accountant against his own cost. But I approached and Bangladesh Bank allowed because Bangladesh Bank authority think that the scenario is changed. Total sector, financial sector is enrolled and governed and led by the expertise, cost and management accountant as well as chartered accountant. So they allow me to do the chartered accountancy course because they think if we are able to do so, I may make the communication smoothly with the external sector. They allow, I do and I completed the chartered accountancy course. So then I worked in, after completing chartered accountancy, I joined in Asian Development Bank. And after 1 year, I again left Asian Development Bank and joined in Bangladesh Bank. Then I joined in Janota Bank as a general manager in audit division. And now, within 4 years, I work in Sonali Bank Limited. I stated this journey why. It is that how value added in the financial sector by the professional accountant, whether in a CMA or CA or CFA or CS certificate holder. The beauty is that when you think anything in professional way, you have a lot of scope to add the value. In every organization, at this moment, the difference in between the government organization and private organization is very few. Once upon a time, while you hear the name of Sonali Bank, 2 or 3 years ago, even in any state-owned bank, your scenario, you think the scenario is very pale. That is, and I am sure if any government organization offered the CMA profession to join in his organization, most of them just try to escape and dislike it. But now it is changed because of the entrance and existence of the professional accountant. A professional accountant can change all the scenario in his own way to add the value of the organization. I just added one thing, one experience to you, how value added by the professional accountant to the organization. I joined in Sonali Bank in 2014. I joined, you know, Sonali Bank worked as a treasury bank along with the Bangladesh. In 2014, I observed within the 9 offices of Bangladesh Bank, they captured the 70% of the government treasury functionaries. Whereas that time, 586 branches of Sonali Bank captured only 30% of the treasury functions. I just feel why it is possible. Within 9 branches 70% and within 586 branches only 30%. I just observe and work. What is the basic scenario? I found that most of the people have the negative attitude among the Sonali Bank, as well as they feel that if we submit the money or deposit the money to Bangladesh Bank, I am free. It is deposited properly. But when they deposit the amount in Sonali Bank, they feel if have any mistaken or any wrong posting or any so and so, I may face the risk. So to remove this hesitation to the customer, we just develop one issue. Issue is that when anyone deposit the money to Sonali Bank, we will verify this information through the CCA website in next day. But Bangladesh, if you deposit the money in Bangladesh Bank, it is not possible. Just we introduce this online challan verification system, and the scenario is that at this moment we cover 84% of the government treasuries, and Bangladesh Bank covered only 26%. This is the value addition in the financial sector, a professional or the finance people. I just added this that in that way, a finance people, a professional, by his looking or viewpoint of the hidden facilities, can explore the organization as well as the country, and as well as also the finance profession. Thank you.
From him, we get to know that a professional degree like CMA has shifted like a paradigm in his career, because he was a university professor, and having this professional degree, he joined Bangladesh Bank, and he can not only, he is currently also employed Bangladesh Bank. He did so many things. He joined ADB, World Bank, Janata Bank, Sonali Bank. So this sort of versatile things can be achieved from this professional, with the help of this professional degree. Thank you, Dada, once again. Now I move to one of the pioneer professional of this country, because he is also my ex-boss of Rohima Flows. Kausar Bhai, basically he started his career with a big MNC, Bisham and Tomoko. Then he was about a decade in Rohima Flows, and he is one of the person who contributed a lot, and by this process, at least 330 CMA is continuously working with the Rohima Flows group. So what is the thing that they contribute, like Kausar Bhai and Hasnat Bhai, that the management was so happy with the same profession, and the one of the most CMA employed group of the country. So I would like to know from you.
Thank you very much, and thank you, Shafiq, and also the committee for taking this great initiative. Actually, I would say that you are very fortunate to have this sort of session at your very early age, even before qualified. In fact, at our time, you could not even think of this sort of exposure. So you should also feel blessed. For me also, I am feeling fortunate to be here amongst this very distinguished panelists, and of course our president, very dedicated, hard-working president, Salim Bhai. He is always standing. So actually, he had also significant courage towards today's program, along with the Mabu is here, and also Shafiq. We have to show our gratitude towards the organizer. So thanks. So coming back to the very topic, actually, we have set a very background of this today's discussion, because in modern world, finance itself is very diverse. So many things have happened. An accountant can have dozens of designations. So it's funnel down or funnel down as CFO. But there are so many things an accountant can do. Now we are also going beyond finance functions, going to operation, heading businesses. Our members are now working as managing director and CEO of global and local various sort of organizations. And also the presentation we have seen at the very early part of today's program has given lots of thought towards what is the possibilities and probabilities for us. So today, actually, to focus on the agenda itself, it's like an accountant can work in primarily three fields, like they can be public servant, can work in the government sector, and accountant can be a consultant working as audit firm, and the topic we are covering, an accountant can be working in private sector, professional accountant in business. So in our case also, most of our members at this point of time are working for corporates or business, which is almost a similar situation across the globe. Most of the accountants, because we are at the age of capital market, most of the enterprises are at the private sector across the globe, and also most of them are SMEs. So in our case also, most of us from our profession and also other professions are working in the private sector. So this is also growing for our economy. Good days are yet to come. So in this whole journey, how we are fitting in the accountant and how new people will be fitting in coming days, because we know in recent time with the digitalization and so many reasons, things are changing so fast. To me, at times, 1 year used to be 12 months. Now, even 1 month I recall that, okay, something happened. It's like in our early age, it took 1 month happening actually in early age, it took 1 year or more. Other way of saying it, 1 month is equal to 12 months. Or you can be relating it in your own way. So things are changing so fast, and also digitalization, business change, regulation, so many technological change, and so many competitions actually making or shaping our business context. So as a professional accountant in business, we are saying that partnering, actually partnering is the very ultimate stage. It's like partner means we are taking the responsibility of risk and return as good as the owner of the organization. So there are stages, like while you will be starting your career, you will be starting as analyst, then you will be doing some advice to the business. At times you will be advocating. Then at the apex form, like as the CFO or the head of the function, you will be partnering with the CFO. CFO also itself called the co-piloting the business. CEO actually is responsible for top line and bottom line, going by rule. But in today's business, every manager or business manager, everybody has to need to share or show that the responsibility of top line and bottom line. And our very profession, finance profession, is very much starting across. In an organization, a finance head or somebody senior at the finance knows almost everything happening in the organization. Sometimes there are issues those actually the MD or CEO doesn't know because of so many regulatory reasons, but CFO get exposed to those information. So our role is starting across. That will only dictate that we can actually contribute even better. So there is also difficulty. In my career, I started with British American Tobacco. So those are global organizations. So many things are said. Formulas are coming from the globe, House, UK, London. So hardly anything to innovate or create. But these organizations are learning organizations. We had 8 particular functions, including finance, HR, IT, supply chain, marketing, brand marketing, distribution. So I joined in '95. Initially, it was a traditional sort of organization. At times, it became more smarter. Like each function, even HR itself used to have. It is also now having one finance manager, HR, for assessing, evaluating, projecting, trend analyzing the HR cost. For any given organization, HR cost is a significant part of the cost. Similarly, marketing finance manager, I work in 2 capacities for supply chain. I worked in their 2 factories for around 8 years. So I had to work with somebody who doesn't know accounts, but I need to make them understood that accounts. So it is a challenge in a way, and also it is an opportunity. If you can be a good put advocate for him, because at the end of the day in a business everybody wants to make money, bottom line, agenda is common. So if you can make them understood that you can give thoughtful information for increasing top line or enhancing bottom line, at times initially might be there will be issue that you might not be heard as you desire. So this sort of small big challenges will be there. So for you also, at the end of the day you have to earn trust and respect from the operation people, because nobody will not listen because you are a qualified chairman. They will listen because you are saying something very special, very different, very significant than his or her way of thinking. So this is the key point. Our very qualification, having so many management accounting courses, cost accounting courses, financial accounting courses, along with legal and other courses. So we are very much equipped with technicalities, but they actually give only the platform to get entry into the organization. Challenge actually starts just up there. So we got to set the mind with the days coming, there artificial intelligence, so many other evolution will be there. There is a McKinsey research in this time that 60%, more than 60% of job we are seeing today will not be there by 2030, by next only 10, 12 years. And also there will be similar or more number of job or types of job will be evolving. So you will be seeing that the entire phenomena, entire situation would be different. So you also got to get, but in the whole situation, as I see and also experts say, people like us, people like you, those who are dealing with management accounting, our demand might increase because we are not doing traditional reporting. We will be adding value in a very customized or a very special way. So we got to actually make us like that. There is a question from one of the audience here to Shafiq earlier that how actually he got bored while reading something new or while browsing in the internet get lost. Actually, I was curiously listening the question. Actually, here actually lies the everything, because we traditionally used to work on numbers, do mathematics, this sort of things. So that actually given that we will be doing that. But to create your value in a very different way, like one of the member can get a salary of, for example, 1 lakh taka. Another member, same qualification, same certificate, can get it 15 times, 20 times, or even more. Today they are getting with the same certification. So what is the difference? So actually it is not magical that overnight by browsing you can learn anything. It's also habit. You have to spend at least era. It is said that for having any professional qualification like our qualification also, you have to have 10,000 hours of reading. So for MBBS doctor, for engineer, for being an accountant, 10,000. So browsing 1 hour or 2 hours is not enough. And also it's a great habit. You have to make it part of your life. Reading at least a book or a few pages or browsing something every day. Actually your value would be significantly different if you have some gray matters other than your numbers knowledge in your knowledge bank. That would give you significant value in terms of having or making you different than your peers or other competition. So at this point I want to finish here. If there is another turn come, I might stand up. Thank you.
Thank you, Kasar, having a very versatile experience of a large multinational company to a local conglomerate, and again in a multinational environment, he shared how the potential CFO and CFO can be a business partner. So now it's starting to one of the very vibrant, I must say, all around MNC. He started with the MNC and one of the Fortune 500, most of the Fortune 500 company was with the companies. Currently he's as a group CFO of Medico Bangladesh. So I like to ask Ilyas Bhai to for the students, for the senior student, what they can take the action. What are the why they need to prepare to be a CFO, to be a very sound finance professional.
Thank you very much, Shafiq. Yes, you have heard. My name is Ilyas Ahmed. I'm a fellow member of this institute. Thank you, Salim, for being here and listening us. I will be listening him as well. Yes, currently I'm working in Medico as Chief Financial Officer. I used to work in different 5 other multinational companies in home and abroad. When I say home and abroad, that means I work sometime in Singapore. I work sometime in Canada as well. Now I'm working in Marico. I work in Course as a finance director as my most recent role. I worked as a country CFO of Every Nissan Bangladesh. I worked in Bangladesh Edible Oil. I worked in Standard Chartered Bank. I worked in Novartis Bangladesh and Novartis Asia Pacific Regional Office. So this is all about myself. So if I look at what does finance partner say, what is the business partner, and what is the partnership? If I go by the definition, it's obviously supporting each other to achieve a particular objective, right? See, there is an example here in front of you. Here is a partnership. We all are here supporting you to ultimately achieving your objective in your career, to become a successful CMA, to become a successful professional. Salim has just been landed this afternoon. He has been here. You know, he had to walk about 5 kilometers. He was saying just he came from Kalabagan, he just walked by because there's a huge traffic. We all had to walk in some part of the street today, coming here. This is called partnership. So this is partnership. This is the demonstration of us to show you that we are here to support you. That's called partnership. That you have to replicate everywhere where you do. Whatever you do, wherever you go, you have to demonstrate that ability so that any organization, any institute will definitely accept you as an individual who will be partnering with or achieving the objective of that institution, achieving the objective of that corporate house. So this is called the partnership. Now let's look back, how organization works. So since I've got close to 20 years experience now, working in 6 different multinationals and 1 local company, I started my career in 1998 working in Veximco Pharma. So all through this 20 years, close to 20 years journey, what I learned is, and what I have been seeing, as a finance function, there has been evolution of finance function. In recent days, finance operates in 2 main streams. One is called partnership and there is business partnership. So obviously partnership is the part where statutory reporting, internal audit, internal control, all things are under that jurisdiction. And business partnership is basically commercial finance, business finance, financial analysis and planning. So these are the organizational transformation has been happening while organization is now seeing the finance role to differentiate in between, to contribute in a focused way so that organization can achieve this objective. And if you look the academicians and institutions' opinion or viewpoint regarding business partnership, I just refer you some of the recent journals outcome. Well, if you see the role of a CFO has been transformed. And SEMA, there has been a journal that is published. They say that recent CFO role has been transformed in a way. They are not directly working into financial reporting, rather they are supporting business as a strategic business partner. So this is something as a CFO's role has been evolved. So if I link that with my role, I just pull out myself today this afternoon. I had a call which I had to review with my group. And I put out myself from there. I was just discussing with the country projects or should be taken as a next year upcoming projects. So these are the projects, it's not related with the finance. In most cases, it's related with the business. So this is something I am deciding from my side, which I will be translating to the functions and function will be working on. So this is how I am partnering with the business, right? So linking with SEMA thing. So this is the way the finance is being a strategic business partner. And let's look at how KPMG is saying as a business partnership, finance from the business partnership perspective. KPMG is saying finance business partner is something, you need to have your opinion, you need to raise the standards of the company, having your the futuristic or forward-looking attitudes with a commercial viewpoint, supported by the financial analysis and data management. So look at that. If we speak those activities, what are the activities is being defined into there? First of all, you need to have a forward-looking attitude. You need to have a commercial and financial viewpoint. You need to have a financial analysis and data analysis to support business. So if we see these four activities is linking together, working as a finance person, supporting business to raise the standard of the organization. That means every organization should have a specific performance indicators. So organization, to achieve those, as a finance person, you need to support those functions are achieving those objectives, supporting those like forward-looking attitude. So you need to have a forward-looking attitude. So what is that? Pure accounting says, which is part of controllership, as I say. We close the books. Now the forward-looking, parts come see. That means, as a finance person, you need to see the future. Where are we going? Where are you heading to? What is the company's strategic plan? What is the medium-term plan? What is the next year plan? So that is the forward-looking attitude. So it is not only data. You need to have an acumen to interpret data, translate it to the business, and to give a direction for the business. What can be likelihood for performance in the upcoming days? So that is the forward-looking attitude. And you need to have a commercial view, as it is said in KPMC. So what is the commercial view? That means you need to have a better understanding of the business to support business, giving your viewpoint. So you need to understand the business, then also need to put up your position that this is something I think has to be improved. This is something I challenge. This probably is not a better strategy. So I need to change that. So these are the things you need to have your point of view from commercial point of view. So in my department, if I link that in my current company, so there are two direct reportees to me. There is about 40 people are under my department. Well, just only two direct reports are reporting to me. One is head of business finance and commercial. Another is the head of finance. So head of business finance is basically the controllership part, as I say. But the business finance and commercial is basically helping business to get the decision is right. That means they are having huge level of data and analysis and understanding of the business. So it is not the data, it has to be the business insights. If you talk to my head of business finance or head of commercial, the way he knows business, I was so impressed. I was so amazed to see that this guy knows business even to some extent better than one of the functional heads as well. So this is called the commercial finance sense. So every finance person who can have that level of acumen to have a commercial attitude, commercial understanding, he really can support business. This is the way company can maximize the profit. This year we have had a tremendous profit performance. Just our performance got published 2 weeks back. Our board meeting was in last 25th of April. So if you looked at the medical performance, there has been 13% of net profit growth after tax. There has been 12% of profit growth, and there is a history profit performance in the Medico's history. So this is showing the company the level of performance. It's because of from back end the finance as a business partner.